What's going on, guys? I'm back. This is episode 2 of The Path of 11. Like I said, for the next 20 days or so, I'm going to be jumping on here and giving you guys, every day I'm going to give you guys a secret of just being a life path 11. And just all it entails. Yesterday, I think we talked about me being mystical. Today, number 2 is about psychic intuition. And it's one of the main things about being a master path, a master number 11 on the path. Now, don't confuse psychic intuition with just being a psychic. They're not the same thing. I remember, back in the day when I was like being brave, and I had these like little short spouts of being brave, and I would like open up to a friend or open up to someone about my psychic intuition, and they'd ask me like, "Oh man, you're psychic. Tell me this." And that's not how it works. Actually, perfect example of how psychic intuition works. I remember back a few years, it was probably a couple of weeks before Christmas, and man, I was serving tables, and I was, spending so much money, how we master number 11s do, because money attracts to us so easy. We don't have the same hangups that most people have with money. So people always tell me you gotta save, but you gotta save your money for a rainy day. But that's survival. That's something for survival. That's what people do for survival. You save money so that in the future you have it, because you never know. That never know is not a part of the 11's intuition. We know. We don't have to do that. If we stay in our high vibration, like I said yesterday, I'm co-creating my reality every day with the universe. It has my back. So I'm able to just do things like that. But like I was saying with the example, it's kind of cold out here. But what I was saying with the example, like when I was working at this restaurant, money was short, Christmas was coming. And one thing, I was sitting on my bed, heating me up something to eat in the microwave, and then all of a sudden, the microwave went off, and I got up, and all what seemed like 2 minutes, my mind took me to a place, an alternate reality, where my mind showed me what Christmas would be like, and it showed me steps that I needed to take in order for me to have this vision that I saw. And when I came back from it, I was standing in front of my microwave like, what the fuck just happened? And I was confused. I didn't know what to think, what to do. And at first I kind of brushed it off as like, that's just me overthinking. But no. The more the days passed, I realized those were clues, footprints. Like if you're in a forest and you're trying to find your way out of the forest, and then somehow you look down and you see footprints and you follow those footprints, you might be scared to follow those footprints because you don't really know where they're going to go. But that psychic intuition on the inside says, follow those footsteps, follow those footprints. You have a choice. You can listen or you don't have to listen. But when Master Path 11s listen, oh man, magic happens. Real magic. And that ties hand in hand with the mystic, being a mystic and being, having mysticism with you, that ties into that. And this could be a negative and positive thing. I don't want you to think, it's all rainbows and sunshine to be a Master 11. No, not at all. One of the biggest things is like you have to be in tune with yourself. You have to know you. If you don't know who you are, then it's gonna feel like clutter. It's going to feel like you're overthinking. You're going to be drained. You're going to be paranoid. You're not going to know whose thoughts are whose. Like, are you hearing other people's thoughts, or are these really thoughts that you're thinking? So it can be a positive and it can be a negative. You gotta take hold of that power. You gotta harness it. Lots of alone time. A lot of people don't understand why Master Path 11s spend so much time alone, you know? And that's mostly so we don't get clouded with other people's energies, you know, because we hear other people's thoughts. And it's funny because I know other people know. You know, that's one of my biggest examples. People always ask, like I said yesterday, man, how do you do it? How do you continue to keep moving forward when you have these roadblocks, these haters that don't want you to succeed? And I don't think it's that they don't want me to succeed. I think it's more so they want to be the one to succeed before all. And the funny thing is, me and other master number 11s, we don't need to compete. That's for the other numbers. All that competing, that's for the single digits. The double digits, the 11s, the 22s, and the 33s, we don't compete. We are winners. We are leaders. We are way showers. So that's just some food for thought right there. Couple of the negative traits, if you don't harness that psychic intuition, are going to be overthinking. A lot of people say, I just got so much on my mind. You could be a master number 11. I remember just having, even at night, like a lot of times I can't sleep at night because I'm not tired, when I meditate, I have access to the Akashic Records. I don't know if a lot of you know what that is, but that's the intelligence of the universe. Every single memory, every single invention, every single thought, it's all in the air. Like when you have a thought, it's not really your thought. It doesn't belong to you. It belongs to the universe, and you just caught it because you were in the right vibration for it to land upon you. And it's a responsibility, to have that energy and to be able to just catch thoughts. It's a privilege to be able to let thoughts go. You know what I mean? A thought comes in, you don't like it, let it go. That don't belong to me. I don't want to hold on to that. A lot of people have thoughts that they think are theirs and they attach to them. As a master number 11, you gotta learn how to detach from thoughts and people. Crazy foresight, that's another one of the plus. Seeing through things and people. I know people can feel that about me. Some people, I used to come around them and they just wouldn't even talk to me. We used to have great conversations, but because we used to have these great deep conversations, they know that I know them deeply because I've been able to help them and give them a certain type of healing of the mind, of the heart. So when they're not of that vibration, when they're not on that same level with me in any moment, they avoid me because I'm always on my level. Not the highest level. It's not the highest level. It's my level. Don't want anybody thinking I'm saying I'm better than anyone. Nobody's better than anyone. We all have our gifts, and that's what this is about, tuning into your gift. Once you tune into your gift, other people's powers don't matter to you. You know what I mean? You're gifted. When you're gifted, you're gifted. Forget other people's powers. Hopefully they know I'm as good as you. All other souls recognize a master soul. Just part of the game, It's an unconscious thing. I can feel people's unconscious. I know that they feel me. And they probably don't know what the hell they're feeling. But yes, the biggest key to this gift is harnessing this power. Lots of alone time, lots of meditation. You're going to be a hermit. So if you're a master number 11 and you spend a lot of time at home and you're feeling lonely, it's only because you're not putting your work in, your personal work, Self work is the most important to a master number 11. A couple of the downfalls, if you don't, are going to be confusion, anxiety, depression. It's gonna be hard to sleep because you're gonna be overthinking at night all the time, and you don't know what the hell's going on, but really it's just because you're psychic. But that's gonna end this. This is just episode 2 of The Path. Just more information to give you guys about me. If you have any questions, like I said, leave a comment. Don't hesitate to DM me. But do you know your math? Do you know your numerology? If you don't, Google it. That's what we got Google for. All right, guys. It's time to go get back to the money. Because you know why? Because we in the money vortex. And we stay in the money vortex. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your day. Now go out there and get some money. Because it's out there. It's floating. Put yourself in that high vibration. It's Saturday, baby. Let's do this. Out.